We're here at the Cave Creek Olive Oil Company to talk about the health benefits of this amazing oil. Joining me now is owner Rich Bates to tell us more. Rich, thanks so much for being with us.
Absolutely, thanks for having me.
First off, talk to us about the Cave Creek Olive Oil Company.
Well, we started out almost 10 years ago, and we specialize in premium oils and vinegars. Every one of them are ultra premium, very, very good. We have about 75 different flavors of oils and vinegars, but we also have a line of specialty foods as well, so really kind of a specialty shop, great little gift shop. Yeah.
So 10 years, why did you start this company?
Well, we were in the restaurant business in Prescott. We were operating partners for 6 restaurants, and we got out of that about 14 years ago, and my wife went to work for a little olive oil company in Prescott. And I said, you know, with our food background, this is what we ought to be doing. You know, long story short, here we are 10 years later. So.
Now, what type of oils can people find when they come into the shop?
What you're gonna find in the shop, like, completely different than what you'd find in a grocery store. In a grocery store, you have no idea how long those oils have been on the shelf, where they're coming from a lot of times, anything. So this store, really unique company. We get fresh oil every 6 months. We go between the 2 hemispheres. So Northern Hemisphere always presses in November, Italy, Spain, Portugal, Greece, California. Then in May, the Southern Hemisphere presses, Chile, Peru, New Zealand, Australia. So fresh oil every 6 months.
Wow, all over.
Yeah, and this uniqueness of this company is they send a sample of every field to a site in Australia where they break it out chemically, so we know what the polyphenols or the antioxidants are in each oil, and just there's a real health benefit to that. And what you want is those healthy oils like that. And fresher the better on the oils, and older the better on the balsamics.
Now, speaking of health benefits, we know there are many health benefits to olive oil. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, the coming to age right now that, you know, olive oil's been in use for many, many, many years. Doctors and stuff are recommending it. It's the healthiest fat that you can put in your body. And they're based off of what's called polyphenols, which are high antioxidant oils. And so I get a lot of people that come in for medicinal purposes that want to take a high polyphenol oil. They take a tablespoon a day. Most people swear by it. They said it's helped their blood work tremendously.
So Rich, you carry a lot of different balsamic vinegars here in the shop. Let's talk a little bit about the health benefits of those.
So balsamics have quite a few different health benefits as well. Some people even say it helps with acid reflux. What a balsamic vinegar is a grape. It's a Trebbiano grape grown in Modena, Italy, where they cook it down in copper cauldron to what's called must, a very thick sauce. And then what they do is they put them in French oak barrel, and that starts the acidification process. So they have to be, a dark balsamic has to be aged a minimum of 12 years to be called a true balsamic. And then we have a signature balsamic that's 18 years old, very sweet, very smooth. It'll be different than anything you've ever had in the grocery store. And then we also have what are called white balsamics. Same grape, not aged as long, not cooked as long, so they never caramelize, but about half the amount of natural sugar because they don't have the age.
Of course, not all oils are created equal, right?
Correct.
So what should people be looking for when they go to purchase a good quality oil?
Well, what's unique about our company is all our olive oils, we have a crush date on it.
Okay.
So you know when it was pressed, you know what the origin is, where they're coming from. That's probably the 2 biggest things. You really want to know how fresh they are, where they're coming from. You want to know what your polyphenol count is, because that's how they rate the oils between mild, medium, and robust. So the stronger that oil is with the polyphenols, there's a pepper that you get in the back of your throat. And if you don't get that pepper, it's generally being compromised with something.
Okay, so if people don't live in the area, now you offer your products online, right? So they can have them shipped?
They can go on our website and pick out the oils and vinegars, and if it's a little bit too complicated for them or anything, if they're my age, it might be a little complicated, so they can even call us and just say we can put it together and do that.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Rich, so much for this wonderful and delicious information. Thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
If you'd like to learn more about the Cave Creek Olive Oil Company, just head over to their website.